Good morning, good day, and welcome, dear listeners. This Tuesday morning, July 21, we continue with our advisory program on Radio Ognjisce. Today, we'll be discussing the quality of sleep. How important is this for our body? We'll also touch on the effects of not getting enough sleep and become aware of how we can help ourselves achieve better quality sleep with a suitable mattress and pillow. Our guest, whom you can ask questions. Everything you want to know about this will be answered today by Vesna Virant, the Brand and Marketing Director at Dormeo. Hello, Ms. Virant. Nice to meet you.
Hello, and thanks for the invite.
Both of us, although tired, will be talking about sleep. Some people think that sleep is often unproductive time because of this, because physically we aren't really moving things from one place to another. However, sleep is incredibly important and is actually a quality and productive time.
Actually, if I wanted to put it briefly, sleep is essential for the quality of our lives. But we live in a time where, on one hand, we're very aware of how important sleep is. Research shows that we are spending less and less time on sleep. The quality of our sleep is worsening, and people often don't think about it. What we sleep on and how we sleep actually affects our health. On one hand, we are overwhelmed with work and efficiency demands. With productivity, we cut down on sleep time, and when we feeling drained, we turn to coffee for a boost, energy drinks, pills instead of just going to sleep. Sleep is a basic need, just like air, water, or even food. And a good night's sleep is a great gift we can give them, because the body actually regenerates cells at night, regulates hormones, repairs the nervous system, and if this doesn't happen, we start feeling the effects, like being tired, irritable, we have trouble dealing with things, memory, but also cardiovascular and metabolic diseases. So basically, the time we dedicate, sleep isn't just about our body's recovery, but it's for the whole system, our entire system. And with that, we want to achieve more, we want to be more productive, and similarly, we sleep more.
Even though our eyes are closed, we don't move, our bodies are buzzing with various processes. And you also mentioned hormonal changes, that they actually balance out while we're sleeping. What does this mean, for example, for women?
Yes, we actually become women even in our older age as we go through different phases. And even in our mid-40s, we start experiencing menopause symptoms. We all know that from various hot flashes, irritability, all this energy, it's all just influenced because our estrogen levels are dropping in our bodies. It's purely physiological. But if we get good sleep, by sleeping well, we manage and ease these things. The best test women can take is to really try for a week. Can try, and everyone living with her will notice the difference, is to actually try for a week to sleep 8 hours a day, to establish a routine exactly, to go to bed at a specific time. Make sure to air out the room where you sleep, to eliminate all the factors that drain his energy. And they'll notice themselves having more energy in the morning when they wake up, how much easier their day will go, and everyone around them will notice the change. Let's try it. We just can't know otherwise.
What if we're running low on it? What are the symptoms we should watch out for? But what if we go because we're not sleeping enough?
You really start to feel it if you've been sleep deprived for just 2 days. Absolutely. Our focus suffers and we start making more mistakes. We forget things easily, like it quickly shows in our memory. But if we extend this routine, for example, research shows that getting less than 6 hours of sleep a day, after just 6 months, some inflammation starts occurring in our bodies. We know that inflammation is actually the cause of all diseases that are happening to us. So it's better to think about it a bit. How much time will we have if we sleep less? The truth is, the more we sleep, we'll get more done. We'll be more efficient, get more out of the rest of the day, and live healthier, more quality lives.
Dear listeners, we have Vesna Virant from Dormeo with us. It's now somewhat confirmed and established, or rather becoming more apparent to us, that not everyone needs exactly 8 hours of sleep every night. Some need more, others less. How do you figure out the right amount of sleep hours for yourself?
Yeah, I'd say between 7 and 8 hours is just right that a person needs in adulthood. Of course, little ones need more sleep than that. Even school-aged children need more sleep too. But for adults, sleeping between 7 and 8 hours is actually the optimal amount. Having a regular routine is also really important. So basically, we can't sleep just 5 hours during the week. Then on weekends, we try to catch up by sleeping 11, 12 hours, but it doesn't really work. We need to train our body to get the same amount of sleep every day. The biggest problem for today's generations is how to disconnect from all electronic devices. Blue light is actually like an addiction. Many people go to bed with their tablet or they go with their phone. We should actually calm our minds and bodies before sleeping, in the sense that for an hour, I wasn't exposed to any dictation devices.
And those stimuli that don't affect us at all.
And it's really important, like training is the same. Try it for 2 days. And then you'll lie on the mat and see how much better you feel. If you actually put your phone away somewhere, just keep the sound on if it's really necessary. They'll call you, but make sure there are no distractions. Focus on people and things during that time for which you usually don't have time. That's right. It's highly recommended to keep the bedroom temperature between 66 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That's when your body truly gets the most rest. Also, make sure the room is dark without any lights. That's why sleep masks are also recommended, which aren't really common in this part of Europe yet. We've mostly seen this in various movies, which everyone puts on, usually the stars, which teaches masks for everyone. But actually with this, if you completely darken the room, not only do your muscles around the eyes relax significantly more, but wrinkles also appear later. This is really important for us women.
So there's some truth to the saying that sleep is for beauty.
Sleep is definitely for beauty too.
Yeah, interesting.
You know, honestly, when everything regenerates and heals and when a person has more energy, they feel happier. We know that some positive energy affects beauty in every way, both internally and externally. It shows, and the best part is they notice people around you notice something's changing, and then they might say that I don't invest in anything, just in my sleep.
What about those who have, for example, flipped schedules when work demands it, staying up late into the night becomes a routine, how does that affect your biorhythm?
Actually, recent studies indicate that staying up late can be somewhat harmful and exhausting for the human body. And especially when you work shifts having different rhythms, it actually disrupts the body's processes, because it's not natural for humans that for 1 week they sleep at night in the morning. Because of this, certain countries are already introducing specific allowances for working under such conditions. It's now proven that people tend to have poorer health due to such physical strains.
But still, any hint? How can they actually help themselves? A little hint.
They try it at the right time of day for everyone. Ensure optimal sleeping conditions, meaning darken the room, the same thing, so they don't leave the room. Before they go to sleep with the lights off, like taking your phone to bed with you, make sure they have the right temperature, just like before, in exactly the same way.
012 1000 is the phone number. That's the number you call to ask questions. Mr. Virant, today we're talking about the quality of sleep. Mr. Virant, would you say that the quality changes throughout one's life?
Sure, as we get older, the more stressed we are, the more things we have to handle. It's also expected from us. And that's also the time when we cut down on sleep the most. I was in a phase where I averaged about 5.5 hours of sleep a night, which I thought was great. Because I was doing amazing work during the day, but now, as we read, I've probably created quite a few changes in my body, which we will feel in a few years, so that we have families, little children. All this wakes us up. In all these situations, it's really important to train our body to wake up in the middle of the night. So we're trained in a way that lets us fall back asleep instantly. How do you achieve that? Actually tuning into your body and mind, including meditation. What are we eating, sheep? Yeah, it's nice, but it could be better if you sleep 20 times harder, you'll get really far.
All right. Vesna Virant will give the floor to our listener now. Mr. Alois called from the Savinja Valley. Greetings.
Good day. I wanted to ask you about those hormonal tablets that contain melatonin. What does it bring? How good is it? How bad is it really? I'm curious because my sleep is so fragmented. Let me know which. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the question.
Yes. Melatonin is actually an ingredient which helps us fall asleep faster by getting into the sleep phase sooner. But here I'd like to challenge the gentleman to focus on companies that produces dietary supplements and will receive a more professional response. It's best to see your doctor. These are all the things that can help us, but we need to realize that our body gets used to it. And after a while, you either need to increase the dose or add something else. That's why it's better to start embracing natural methods in terms of relaxing. Even, sir, if he has trouble sleeping, try meditating for 15 minutes in the evening, This is really hard, especially...
Maybe just pray, it calms you down.
Let's say they actually calm their mind completely. All this makes it significantly easier to fall asleep.
Usually it's mostly the thoughts that start when we lie down, start working. So it's really our mind that we need to calm down.
We really just need to calm our minds, yes.
01-512 1000. Dear listeners, this is the phone number you can call. We'll gladly get back to you and answer your questions. Vesna, Virant, thanks a lot for the explanation so far. After the music break, we'll continue our talk about mattresses, choosing them, and we'll also touch a bit on sleep hygiene. What does this term mean? So, dear listeners, if you're considering buying a new mattress, but you want to be sure, how do you choose the right one for you? You're invited. Feel free to ask your question at 01-512 1000. Dear listeners, you can also ask our guest, what do you choose if you call 512 1000 for yourself? We'd be happy to answer. During this time, we received a question from a listener who called in and passed on a question for our guest. She shared a story about being in the hospital where the lady slept well, but now at home she can't sleep as well. Mrs. Virant, what would you say could help in such situations?
An artist greatly affects the quality of sleep. Maybe the lady was lucky to be she was just on a new mattress, but before, I would say she was significantly more at ease in the hospital, less exposed to all the stimuli from the environment, maybe to the TV, phone, and I don't know, neighbors, everything happening around, and it was likely sometimes she'll focus on getting better as soon as possible. Recover, and these things affect our quality of sleep.
Maybe regular meals like dinner could help with sleep. Then wait a bit for things to settle down and then sleep. How do meals affect you? Do they impact anything?
They definitely do. It's definitely not advisable to go to bed with a full stomach because it gives it work to do during the time when the body should actually be regenerating. It managed this earlier material. Therefore, it's absolutely recommended to have an hour before bed. Just drink fluids and avoid overly sweet ones. Here, it's really best to have some tea, water, but definitely no food at all.
Now let's warmly welcome our listener, Edie. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm complaining about all the radio programs, nighttime radio shows. Oh, for heaven's sake, night is for sleeping, not for noise and who knows what else, and tweeting, and some thoughtful inputs and so on. This isn't meant for nighttime. At night, the music won't be light or suitable. Not the noise, not the clatter, but everything we hear. The key names it's not worth listening to. You need to focus on that, but still, it's not okay.
Thank you kindly.
Night is for sleeping. Night is for sleeping. Let the music play, and we'll adjust the volume as needed. It's already like that, so don't add any extra elements when we're adjusting it. Whoever plays this should pay something for it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edie, for your perspective on this. We'll try to consider it as much as we can. Yes, the music.
Balanced. The music is balanced. In Spain, that's right.
Now let's maybe focus all our attention right on choosing the beds. It's probably different if we're choosing for ourselves or, I don't know, for my grandparents or maybe for my kids.
Yeah, I'd first like to say that when choosing a mattress, its function is really important. That the mattress must fulfill. And maybe now I have the chance to debunk a myth, which applies not only to Slovenia but to this part of Europe, that a firm mattress is ideal if you have lower back pain. A firm mattress provides proper support for your back, but firmness had nothing to do with support. Hardness refers to the feeling of whether something is soft or firm. The essence of a mattress is to provide proper support for the spine, because the mattress needs to be made in a way to align our spine in a natural position, no matter how we sleep. it should support us. So basically, it needs to provide support all night long to support our spine properly. To keep the spine straight, which is the main function of a mattress. Just like we two are not the same, it can't be that a mattress suitable for me is necessarily suitable for you, because a mattress that's right for me might not be right for you. It might not suit you because it's not just that...
And even in marriage, what suits the husband, it might not suit the wife.
I think it's just obvious to us that guys and girls don't wear each other's shoes, but when it comes to the bed, we can all sleep on the same mattress or on the same mattress. The fact is, we all have different sleeping positions. We all have different shoulder widths, different neck lengths, different hip widths, and all of this affects how we feel, how our body feels on the mattress. It's important that the mattress is tailored to us, so it actually works with us while we sleep.
And when we're not shopping, when we lie down, how should it feel in our body? What should we feel to know a mattress suits us?
Actually, when we lie on a mattress, we should feel almost like we are standing on a flat surface. Honestly, it's really hard because of the fact that even though we spend a third of our lives sleeping, we don't really pay much attention to the time spent on a pile of mattresses. And it really saddens me lately that various brands are also appearing in Slovenia that showcase mattresses which are quite tall. They look like cakes with different layers, and the consumer just thinks higher, better, more decorative. How should I put it? It seems better for them, but in the end, the consumer gets the short end of the stick because they have to replace the mattress quickly since it deforms easily.
Do these materials need to adjust and breathe together?
They really need to work together in harmony because the mattress must first provide really good support for the spine. In the next phase, it needs to be breathable, which means we shouldn't sweat while we sleep. Actually, it's about hygiene and cleanliness. In 1 year, if we sleep 8 hours a night, we release about 3.5 kg of body fluids and dead skin into the mattress. We release about 7.7 pounds of various body fluids and dead skin into the mattress. After just 1 year, it's a real breeding ground for dust mites, which eventually affect health over time. They trigger various allergies, causing us to start coughing. We wake up even more often during the night.
And we'll also talk a bit about maintenance. But first, we'll give the floor to our listener, Olga. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Go ahead.
Olga Urzic here. I'm saying to keep the music as quiet as possible in the evening, but not too loud. Please.
Not too loud so we can relax.
Olga, the most beautiful. Yes. So. You can buy valerian at the pharmacy without alcohol because that also helps a lot. This is for sleep, but valerian is for deep sleep.
Oh, all right then. Thank you for sharing this advice with us. Maybe some of our listeners will find it useful too. Perhaps Mrs. Vesna Virant could now highlight, how do you choose for children or for babies? What kind of mattress should we choose, considering they can't express how they feel?
Yeah, maybe I'd say for smaller kids who are still growing, like babies, they don't have yet, there aren't as many pressure points on the mattress, so it's not that important what it is like, because actually while their bodies are still developing, The most important thing is actually during the growing phase, because teenagers are actually different. Even now, as kids grow bigger, it's important to ensure their mattress supports them properly, that the mattress supports them too. Provides proper support, because we know that children are also exposed to various types of stress at school, all the after-school activities. It's important for their bodies to recover overnight just as well. The field of mattresses is so scientific, it's varied or extensive, so our company has seriously tackled it. For 20 years, we've been collecting data from our customers. We analyzed them using artificial intelligence and developed an algorithm and launched the Dormeo AI mattress simulator on the market this year, where visitors can try it out at our Dormeo home store in BTC and Celje. It's completely free, and here you just lie down on the mattress simulator. They enter some details about their sleeping habits, maybe some health issues or concerns. They take a photo of their body, because body structure is really important. What kind of mattress is right? And then right there, they feel how the mattress works for them. They leave the store with, as I would say, a plan for what kind of mattress is right for them.
And when we talk about mattresses, a pillow usually comes with the package.
The pillow is essential because it's part of spinal support. The pillow is as crucial as a helmet for your safety and comfort. If it doesn't fit right, we actually do more harm than good. That's why it's crucial when testing mattresses, so that the store advisors give us a pillow to align our spine properly while testing mattresses. We align our spine naturally, ensuring maximum comfort and support for sleeping, so that the sleeping surface where we'll spend a third of our time is just right. And also the slats that are yet to come. We often forget about the slats where we'll place this new mattress, because as we've already discussed, the mattress needs to function properly and actually cushion these pressure points of our body, so the spine stays in a straight line in a natural position. Rear slats made of flexible wood allow the mattress to move and adapt to the body. The mattress moves and adjusts to the body, providing comfort and support. At the same time, it might also be breathable. The more breathable the mattress becomes, we can create with some truly tested and patented technologies like the OctaSpring mattress. But on the other hand, with the right slats, because it allows air to circulate, which helps eliminate some of the dust mites and other things, what happens? Because the air doesn't really do them any good.
If you've already mentioned dust mites, what are your hygiene habits, or how often do you wash your bedding?
Ideally, you should wash bedding weekly. Wash it once a week. Every time we wash it, it's highly recommended to spray the mattress with a hygienic spray. Spray the mattress with a hygienic spray every time you wash it. Potential things that have started developing on the surface.
Is this still a homemade remedy?
Yes, homemade remedy. You caught me there, I know, magic effect. There's a spray that works really well on dust mites and all those dead things, organic things that end up in the mattress. You should probably check out the local one, preferably the ones already tested.
What about, for example, since it's summer now, it's especially relevant for us now, maybe to wrap up with travel sleeping tips. For example, is it even worth checking the quality of local beds? How can we make ourselves as comfortable as possible in a hotel or hostel?
I know a lot of people who, when traveling, always take at least a pillow with them because it's just best to have your own pillow. You can also take a mattress topper to improve the surface you sleep on. I would especially recommend it for hotels around here. Make sure to insist, as hotels have different mattresses. They have different mattress toppers and they have different pillows. Make sure you find something quite similar.
Finally, we'll take one last phone call. Mrs. Svetka called. A warm hello.
Hi, welcome to our cozy place. I wanted to ask about the boxing bed. What does the lady think about these beds?
When it comes to boxing beds, it really depends on which manufacturer makes the beds. How are they made or designed?
What exactly is it? Could you explain it for the other listeners?
Ma'am, do you think this vacuum-packed mattress is foldable?
We really want to. No, it's a bed that doesn't have slats, but the drawers are underneath.
Any bed without slats naturally has limited airflow underneath. I would recommend trying to get some certificates from the manufacturer in any case. It's crucial for all mattresses, including beds, to be certified, that they are certified by some independent European institutes like CATAS for ergonomics. How does the mattress adjust to the spine? So, considering that I come from the industry where we know how a mattress can affect the quality of life, it's really hard for me to say anything positive or negative about a boxing bed. I could definitely say that the mattress topper will need to be changed more often than mattresses. A good mattress generally lasts about 8 years. It's time to change it for hygiene reasons. It's time to replace those less flexible beds, as they tend to develop dents and surface deformations much sooner. But it definitely leads to dents much sooner, surface deformations. So probably the lady will initially help with some kind of pad, then she'll have to replace it.
So we're wrapping this up. A big thank you to Vesna Virant from Dormeo for all the explanations.
Thanks to you for inviting me.
And thank you, dear listeners, for your questions too. We hope that you will, that from today on, you sleep a little better. The show was prepared by Maja Morella.